Every returned package looks simple, but behind it is a hidden system of warehouses, scanners, resale markets, and decisions most customers never see. Welcome to Hidden Nova. In this video, we follow what really happens after you send something back, and why online returns have become one of the most overlooked machines in modern commerce. A package appears on your doorstep. You open it, try it, decide it is not quite right, and send it back. For you, the story ends with a refund notification. But for the item inside that box, the journey may be just beginning. It can travel through sorting centers, warehouse docks, inspection tables, liquidation pallets, refurbishment benches, discount stores, online auctions, and sometimes the waste stream. Behind every convenient return is an invisible network built to answer one deceptively simple question: what happens now? Online shopping has made buying almost frictionless. A few taps, a delivery truck, a cardboard box, and a product arrives at the door. But the same convenience has also normalized a second flow of goods: returns moving backward through the retail system. This is called reverse logistics, and it is one of the least visible parts of modern commerce. It is not just a matter of putting an item back on a shelf. A returned product may be unopened, damaged, worn once, missing a cable, replaced by a newer model, or perfectly functional, but no longer easy to sell as new. Each return becomes a decision, and every decision costs time, labor, transportation, storage space, and money. In this documentary, we follow the hidden path of an online return, from the moment a customer seals the box to the moment the product finds a new buyer, a new purpose, or reaches the end of its commercial life. The reverse journey usually starts quietly. A customer prints a label, scans a QR code, drops a box at a carrier location, leaves it in a parcel locker, or hands it to a driver. To the customer, the process feels simple by design. Retailers have spent years making returns feel easy, because easy returns can increase trust and encourage purchases. But once the package leaves the customer, it enters a system that is more complicated than the forward delivery network. Forward logistics is designed around a known destination, one item moving toward one buyer. Reverse logistics starts with uncertainty. The retailer may not know the exact condition of the product, whether it includes all parts, whether the original packaging is usable, or whether it should be resold, repaired, recycled, liquidated, donated, or discarded. The label on the box is not just postage. It is the first instruction in a chain of decisions. When returned packages reach a carrier hub or a retailer's return center, they are scanned, weighed, routed, and categorized. At this stage, speed matters. The longer a returned item sits untouched, the more value it can lose. A seasonal jacket may be worth more before winter ends. A consumer electronic device may lose value as newer models appear. A cosmetic item may be unsellable if its seal is broken. Return centers are built to turn unknown boxes into data. Workers and automated systems match the package to an order record, confirm that it arrived within the return window, check the reason code, and direct it toward the next station. Some items go back to the retailer. Others go to third-party logistics companies that specialize in returns. Some are sent directly to inspection facilities, refurbishment partners, or bulk liquidators. The invisible network is not one path. It is a branching system, and the first scan decides which branch opens. At the heart of reverse logistics is the inspection table. This is where a product's future is determined. A worker may open the box, check for damage, verify accessories, examine packaging, test functionality, and compare the item against return notes. The product might look new, but that does not always mean it can be sold as new. Packaging may be torn, protective seals may be missing, a manual may be gone, a device may need to be reset, a garment may need to be steamed, cleaned, or repackaged. Inspection is labor-intensive because returned goods are inconsistent. Two identical products can arrive in entirely different conditions. One can go straight back into inventory, another may require repairs. A third may be too costly to process individually. In a forward warehouse, efficiency comes from repetition. In a returns facility, the challenge is variation. Many people imagine a returned product simply returns to a shelf and waits for the next customer. Sometimes that happens. If the item is unopened, in good condition, and still in demand, it may be restocked quickly. But many returns are not so simple. Retailers must protect customer trust. Selling a used, damaged, incomplete, or questionable item as new can create complaints, safety issues, and reputational risk. Even when an item is functional, the cost of inspecting, repackaging, and transporting it may be higher than the margin left in the product. This is especially true for low-cost items. A $5 product can become expensive when it requires human handling, extra shipping, and storage space. The decision is not emotional. It is mathematical. What is the product worth now, and what will it cost to recover that value? For higher value products, especially electronics, appliances, tools, and certain home goods, refurbishment can offer a second life. A return device may be tested, cleaned, repaired, reset, and repackaged. Missing accessories can be replaced. Software can be wiped. Batteries, screens, casings, or small components may be checked depending on the product type and the standards of the refurbisher. Refurbished goods occupy a space between new and used. They can be sold through official outlet channels, certified refurbished programs, third-party marketplaces, or discount retailers. For customers, refurbished products can offer lower prices. For sellers, they recover value that would otherwise be lost. But refurbishment depends on economics. It makes sense when the product is valuable enough, repairable enough, and in enough demand. If any of those conditions fail, the item may be routed somewhere else. When returned items cannot efficiently be sold through regular retail channels, many enter the liquidation market. This is a vast secondary system where products are sold in bulk, often by the pallet or truckload. Liquidators, resellers, discount stores, flea market vendors, auction buyers, and online sellers purchase mixed lots of customer returns, overstock, shelf pulls, and damaged packaging goods. The buyer may not know exactly what is inside every box. That uncertainty is part of the business. A pallet may contain valuable electronics, unsold seasonal products, furniture with missing hardware, clothing, toys, or items that require testing. Some resellers make money by sorting, cleaning, listing, and selling these products one by one. Others move them through discount bins or local markets. Liquidation is where the hidden life of returns becomes visible again, but usually under a different price tag and a different promise. Beyond the large warehouses is a smaller, decentralized economy built on returned goods. Independent resellers buy liquidated inventory and transform disorder into listings. They photograph items, test them, describe flaws, replace missing pieces when possible, and sell through online marketplaces, local apps, live auctions, or physical booths. This work can look simple from the outside, but it requires judgment. A reseller has to know what is worth cleaning, what is worth repairing, what can be sold for parts, and what should be abandoned. In this layer of the network, value is recovered through attention. A product too inefficient for a major retailer to process may still be profitable for someone working at a smaller scale. The invisible network is not only corporate. It includes thousands of individuals turning returns into side businesses, full-time operations, and local supply chains. Free returns are rarely free in the broader system. The cost may be absorbed by retailers, built into product prices, negotiated with suppliers, passed through membership programs, or reflected in stricter return policies. Transportation adds emissions and fuel use. Warehousing consumes space and labor. Packaging may be damaged and replaced. Some products lose value quickly. Others cannot be resold for safety, hygiene, legal, or brand reasons. For retailers, returns can shape pricing, inventory planning, and even product design. For consumers, generous return policies reduce risk, but they can also encourage behaviors like ordering multiple sizes, colors, or models with the intention of sending most of them back. The system works because it hides friction. But the friction is still there, transferred into warehouses, trucks, spreadsheets, and the hands of workers who process the aftermath. Not every returned product finds a second buyer. Some items are damaged beyond economical repair. Some are missing critical parts. Some are obsolete, unsafe, expired, contaminated, or restricted from resale. In these cases, retailers and processors may route products to recycling, donation, parts harvesting, destruction, or disposal, depending on the item and applicable rules. The exact outcome varies widely by product category, company policy, local regulations, and available recycling infrastructure. This is one of the most difficult parts of the return economy to see clearly, because it sits at the intersection of commerce, waste management, and sustainability. But it reveals a hard truth. Convenience has a material shadow. Every return requires a destination, even when that destination is not a store, a reseller, or a happy second customer. As return volumes grow with e-commerce, companies are trying to make the reverse network smarter. Some use data to predict which items are likely to be returned. Some improve sizing tools, product photos, customer reviews, and virtual try-on systems to reduce avoidable returns before they happen. Others use returnless refunds for low-value items when shipping them back makes little economic sense. More retailers are experimenting with drop-off networks, consolidated returns, automated inspection, resale platforms, and re-commerce partnerships. The goal is not only to move returns faster, but to prevent unnecessary movement in the first place. The most efficient return is the one that never happens. But as long as online shopping remains part of daily life, the invisible network will continue to expand, adapt, and operate behind the refund notification. The next time a refund appears in your account, it may feel like the transaction has been reversed. But in reality, something much larger has been set in motion. A product has entered a hidden economy of decisions, where workers, algorithms, carriers, refurbishers, liquidators, recyclers, and resellers all determine what that object is still worth. Online returns reveal the true complexity of convenience. They show that modern commerce is not a straight line from warehouse to doorstep. It is a loop, and sometimes a maze. Every returned box carries a question inside it. Can this product begin again? If you found this hidden system worth exploring, subscribe for more documentary stories about the unseen infrastructure behind everyday life. And the next time you return something online, take one last look at the box before it leaves your hands. If you want more documentaries about the hidden systems behind everyday life, subscribe to Hidden Nova and tell us in the comments which system we should uncover next.